Hi guys and welcome back. Today, as I previously told you, we are going to know about the diseases related to not the diseases but the pest related to the field crops. So for each and every field crop, we are going to know about the different types of pest.
Be strong.
So the first field crop that we are going to know is the paddy, and the pests related to it are, number first one is stem borer. The nature of damage is that the caterpillars bore into the stem, and to control this, 3% carbofuran at the rate of 15 kg per hectare should be sprayed. Next one is swarming caterpillar. And the way they do the damage to the plant crops are, first of all, they will appear in big number or big swarms, and then they will eat the young plants. To control this, dust 10% foliadol powder at 10 kg per hectare. Next type of pest is the rice bug. These bugs sucks the milky sap of the tender rains. And to control this, spray Endosulfan at 20% in, we can spray it in the nurseries as well as in the fields. The next kind of pest is the rice grasshopper. And the way they do the damage is, actually the nymphs and the adults feed on the tender leaves and tender grains. And to control this, Demercon should be sprayed at 100 to 500 ml. The next is the rice hispa, and in this, the small blue-black beetle, the grubs, makes winding tunnel in the leaves. And to control this, Endosulfan or 2 kg zinab per hectare should be applied. The next one is chassids and delphacids. What they do is they suck the juice from the parts of the plant, and to control this, spray Malathion at 0.05%. The next is the paddy gall fly. The maggots of the paddy gall fly, they attack the base of the growing points and produce silver shoots. And to control this, 10 kg at 10% thimet granules should be sprinkled on the soil. Now the next one is rice leaf hopper. What they do is these small green insects cause damage by sucking the sap from the tendered root. And to control this, spray 1.5 litre at 50% Malathion. Now the next one is the rats. This one is known by everyone. And what they do is they damage by eating the parts of the plant or the whole plant in both the nurseries and the fields. And to control this, I know you all know about it, but still I'm going to say it. We need to use the poison baiting. The next one is crab. They also cause a lot of damage by eating the parts of the plant in both the nurseries and the fields. And to control this, mix 40 ml at 20% Endosulfan in 1 kg cooked, nicked, and put small pellets in the holes. So there were lots of different types of pests in the rice. Now let's come to the next one, and that is the weeds. In weeds, the first pest that we are going to know is the termites, also known as the white ants. So what they do is they damage almost anything that contains cellulose. And to control this, at the time of sowing, we need to mix 10% granules of chlorpyrifos as well as neem cake in the soil. Now the next one is the cutworms. In this, the caterpillars damage the crop after emergence from eggs and feed on them during the night time. And to control this, spray 0.07 Endosulfan as well as setting the fire in the nights for killing the moths which actually lays the egg. The next one is the rats. And they damage the crops by eating the parts of the plant, and to control this, use the poison baits. Now the third kind of field crop that we are going to know means the pest in which we are going to know is the Jowar. And the first pest in this is the stem borer. In this, the larvas, they actually bore, as the name suggests, stem borers. So they bore inside the stem, causing dead heart. And to control this, spray 0.1% Carbaryl at 15 days interval. The second pest is the cutworms. What they do is, the larvas cut the seedlings at soil level. And to control this, spray 0.07 Endosulfan. Now the next pest is the armyworm. What they do is, the larvae feed on the leaves, leaving the midribs, and to control this, dusting of the crops should be done with the help of 5% Aldrin or 3% heptachlor at 25 kg per hectare. The next is the hairy caterpillar. The larvas, in this, the larvas cause severe defoliation. And to control this, spray 4% Endosulfan. Now the next pest that we are going to know is the sorghum shoots or stem fly. In this, the maggots bore in the stem of the young plants, generally up to 4 weeks, sheltering in the world during daytime. And to control this, treating the seeds with Carbofuran at the ratio of 20:1 or applying of 3% Carbofuran can be done. Now the next kind of field crop is maize. Number first pest that we are going to know in it is the armyworms. In this, the larvae feed on the leaves during the night hours and take shelter in the world during the daytime. And to control this, dusting the crops with 5% Aldrin or 3% heptachlor at the rate of 25 kg per hectare should be done. Now the next one is Deccan wingless grasshoppers. What they do is, they eat the leaves and leave only the veins on the plants. And to control this, 10% BHC or Folidol at the rate of 20 to 25 kg per hectare. The next pest are the stem borers along with the miners, that are the shoot fly, aphids, thrips, as well as the mites. What they do is, the larvae punches the most of the leaves of the world and feed on the stem. And to control this, spray 0.1% Carbaryl at the interval of 15 days. Now the next kind of field crop is the Bajra, and the first pest in this that we are going to know is the Blister beetle. In this, the adult beetles actually feed on the pollens and the flowers. And to control this, dusting should be done with 10% Folidol or 4% Carbaryl. Now the next pest is the leaf roller. In this, the larva folds the leaf and feed inside on the green matter. And to control this, dusting should be done with the Folidol powder. The next pest is the shoot fly. What they do is, at the seedling stage, when the plants are in the seedling stage, the larva cut the growing point, causing the death of the plant. And to control this, the seed treatment should be done with the help of Carbofuran at the ratio of 20:1. Next field crop is the sugarcane, and the first pest in it is termites. In this, the termites actually attack the planted sets from cut ends or the eye buds. After germination, the whole cane will have the spoiled roots. And to control this, mix neem cake in the soil or apply Endosulfan near the roots. Now the next pest is top borer. In this, the larva enters and travels the whole distance of the midrib, as well as the larva bores into the central yellow hole of the leaf and attack on the top nodes, giving rise to the shoot from a bunchy top due to cessation of growth. To control this, resistance varieties can be grown, as well as we can apply Carbaryl or Endosulfan or spray 5.05% Monocrotophos. The next one is early shoot borers. In this, the larva bores into the stem of 1 to 3 months old crops and cause dead heart. And to control this, collection and destruction of the affected crops should be done. Now the next one is leaf hoppers. In this, the nymphs and the adults remain on the undersurface of the leaves and suck the sap, causing yellowing and withering of leaves. Sooty molds also develops due to the honeydew. And to control this, spray 0.05% Monocrotophos. Now the next one is sugarcane whitefly. In this, the nymphs and the adults suck the sap of the leaves. Sugar recovery is also affected. And to control this, spray 0.1% Malathion. Now the next pest is Gurudaspur borer. In this, the larva enters the shoot and makes, or you can say the moves upward in spiral manner, making minute punctures on the rind from within, side and top hole. Even the leaves get dry. To control this, spray 0.07% Endosulfan. Now the next field crop is the cotton, and the first pest in it that we want to know is the cotton leaf roller. In this, the caterpillars roll on the leaf and feed within them. And to control this, dusting should be done with the help of 10% Carbaryl. The next pest is the spotted bollworm. In this, the caterpillars bore into the top shoot and later into the green balls, as well as feed inside and may bore into the buds and flower. And to control this, Endosulfan at 35 EC should be used at the rate of 25 litre per hectare. By the way, in this video, I just used the word EC. So now some might think, what is it? So EC stands for emulsified concentration. Note it, EC stands for emulsified concentration. You need to remember it, because in upcoming, and means whatever I'm going to say right now, I will say in the short form, and that will be EC. So you need to know that it is emulsified concentration. Now the next pest is pink bollworms. In this, they bore into the buds, flowers and balls and feed inside them. And to control this, heat treatment of the seed should be done at 60 degrees Celsius, which actually will kill the larvas. Now the next one is cotton chassids. In this, the small greenish leaf hoppers on the underside of the leaves suck the cell saps. And to control this, resistant varieties of crops should be used, as well as we can spray 0.02% of Monocrotophos. Now the next one, or the next pest that we're going to know, is red cotton and dusky cotton bug. In this, they actually suck the sap of the leaves and balls, while later they suck the sap from the immature seeds and strain the lint. And to control this, Endosulfan should be used at the at 4%. Now the next pest is cotton aphids. Nymphs and adult appear in colonies on the tender portions of plant and suck the sap. And to control this, resistant variety of crops should be used, as well as application of 0.02% of Monocrotophos should be done. Now the next field crop are green grams, black grams, red grams and cowpea. So the first pest in it is stem fly. The nature how the pest destroys the crop along with the control, how to control them, is the same as what we have learned for the Jowar crop. So you need to follow what I've just told you in the Jowar crop. It is the same as well as for also the hairy caterpillar. So in case of stem fly and hairy caterpillar, you need to follow what I've just told for the Jowar crop. The third one is white fly. In this, the larvae feed on the lower buds, flowers and the developing seeds. And to control them, spray 0.05% of Monocrotophos or 0.07% Endosulfan. Now the next field crop is the turmeric, and the first pest in it is shoot borer. In this, the shoot borer actually bores into the central shoot, causing the death heart. And to control this, destroy the affected shoot as well as spray 0.04% Endosulfan. Now the next one is rhizome fly, and the way they affect the plant is by cutting them from the roots, and due to this the plants rot. And to control this, healthy seeds should be used. Now the next field crop is the pea, and the first pest in it that we're going to know is the pod borer. What they do is the larva bores in the pod and feeds on the seed, and to control this, 2 or 3 application of Carbaryl at 1 kg per hectare should be done. Now the next pest is the stem fly. The place where the larva and the pupa are present becomes swollen and starts to rot. And to control this, crops should be sown in the second fortnight of October. Now the next pest is the leaf miners. In this, the larva makes the tunnel in the leaves, and to control this there are 2 ways. First, that is collection and destruction of the attacked leaf, and the second is spraying of chlorpyrifos at 0.05% should be done. Now the next field crop is the gram, and the pests that actually destroys this plant are the cutworms, the pod borers, the caterpillars and the stem fly. And the nature how they destroy the plant and how to control them, it is exactly the same as for the peas. So I'm not going to tell about it because I've already told about the peas, so you can watch it. Now the next field crop that we're going to know is the groundnut, and the first pest in it is
Groundnut leaf miner.
In this, the larvae feed on the leaves and attack the plant, due to which they do not grow properly. These insects actually remain active from June to December. And to control this, spray Democron at 100 cc at the rate of 1 ml per 4 liters of water. Now the next pest in it is aphids. In this, the adults and the nymphs feed on the young shoot, due to which the growth of the plant gets stunned. The flowers and the pods are also infected. And to control this, spray Monocrotophos. The next pest is the hairy caterpillar. In this, the caterpillar feeds on the lower surface of the leaves and affect the crop, which is completely defoliated. And to control this, collect egg mashes and destroy them. Now the next field crop is the safflower, and the pests related to the safflower crop are caterpillars, the aphids, the flies and the stem flies. And the nature of the pest as well as means how they destroy the crops and how to control it. It is same as the groundnut as well as the peas. So you can follow it for the groundnuts or the peas. Now let's move on to the next one, and that is the soya bean. And the first pest in it is pod borer. In this, the larva bore into the pods and feeds on the seed, and to control this, 2 to 3 application of Carbaryl at 1 kg per hectare should be done. The second pest in it is the stem fly. The place where the larvas and the pufas are present becomes swollen and starts to rot. And to control this, crops should be sown in the second fortnight of October. Now the next pest is the leaf miner. In this, the larvas make tunnel in the leaves, and to control this, first of all, we can do is the collection and destruction of the attacked leaves, and the second thing that we can do is the spraying of chlorpyrifos at 0.05%. Now the next field crop is the sunflower, and the first pest in it is that we are going to know is the cutworms. In this, the seedlings are cut in the ground level in patches throughout the field. And to control this, 6 litre of Aldrin at 30 EC. I've already told you what EC is, so I'm not going to tell you right now. This can be done. Now the second pest are the caterpillars, the jacids as well as the aphids. In this, sporadic damage is done. These pests also suck the cell sap. And to control this, Endosulfan at 35 EC or Nuvan at 100 EC in 500 ml per hectare, and Metaxitox at 25 EC or Rogar at 1 litre per hectare can be done. Finally, our video has come to an end, and I hope you liked it. If you like my video and find this video helpful, then please like and share this video. As for my next video, we are going to know about the pests related to the vegetable crop plants. So till the next time we meet, bye bye and have a nice day.